welcome back to another video. This is part 3 of Defending Kenny. You might be confused if you haven't watched the last part, but in the previous video we defended Kenny's actions in episode 2 where he took food from the station wagon. However, if you have watched that video, you might know that this episode is rather controversial in my opinion, because it has probably Kenny's most unjustifiable action. And if you don't know what that is, then it is Kenny's abandoning of Lee in the drugstore. Now, you might be thinking you don't remember this. Well, allow me to play a brief clip just to remind you.
Fuck! Incoming! Come on, Lee! Up and over. We're still clear. Let's hustle. Jimmy, help!
Yep, you saw that right. That was so bad. For the first time ever, I actually edited for once. I had to edit that clip in. Which, you know, it might not be a lot for you guys, but given the fact that I'm only like starting out, it's a pretty big step for me. So this is a challenge for me. I don't know why Kenny did this. Like, even I struggle. But I'm not a liar. The show must go on. This is Defending Kenny. But this is the definition of playing devil's advocate. Alright. So let's look at the context to begin with. It's only really because if you don't help Kenny kill Larry in the meat locker, which we discussed in part 1. So as such, and as pre-discussed, Kenny views this as refusing to save his family. Whether you think this is true or not, that's your opinion. I'm of the opinion that this is a pretty good view for Kenny to have. But that doesn't justify this still, but no, defending Kenny. So if Lee refused to help Kenny's family in their time of need, why would Kenny help Lee in his time of need? God, right. So, what's important to Kenny? Well, it's apparent that, rightfully so, his family is all that's important to him, and I think most people out there would. His family need him in order to survive. He is pretty much the only, well, capable one in the family. Doug needs him as a father figure. Debatably at this point, Kenny is second in command at the motor inn. Maybe you could argue it's Lee, but I argue that Lee doesn't really step up to a leadership role until the latter half of episode 3 to the beginning part of episode 4. So why should he sacrifice all of this, being a leader, being a father, being a husband, in order to save someone who didn't have his family in mind, that being Lee? Let's do a thought experiment. So let's think that we are in Kenny's shoes, but instead of Kenny, it's Lee. And in Lee's position, it's, let's say, Larry, right? Now, you'd think Lee would have rushed over to help a door off Larry, which, by the way, has like 3 separate walkers on it, in order to save him, despite Larry not really caring about Lee. No? So why would Kenny help Lee? This might be an extreme example, but if you think about it from Kenny's position, both Lee in Kenny's sense and Larry in Lee's sense don't have like their interests in mind. Like, Larry blatantly tried to kill Lee in episode 1, and in this case Lee refused to help Kenny in episode 2. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I'm clutching straws, even though I know these points aren't really valid. But this is a series about defending Kenny. So, like, despite my objections to this choice, if you look at it from this angle, it could technically be justified. I want to take this point to say that despite me defending Kenny here, I do not agree with him. I agree with Kenny on many things, but this I just do not agree with. I think, personally, this actually shows why Kenny is a good character, because he's not perfect. He holds a grudge, right? despite it obviously be affecting us, the main character, the fact that Kenny is not perfect, as I previously said, it's just a testament to Telltale's ability to craft a character, because it might be shocking for you over here, but I think Kenny is one of, if not the best Telltale character. And good characters need flaws. That's why you have Gary Stews and Mary Stews, Ray Skywalker. Anyways, so thanks for watching. This was an especially tough video for me to make, because I had to go against every instinct I had about defending Kenny. And if you're wondering why I'm so quiet, it's because I'm currently recording this at 10 past 4. I need to go to bed. But yeah, thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. I'm not sure what tomorrow's video is going to be about, or I should say today's video. I suppose we'll find out when I make it. Have a good day, everyone.